Hello my lovely, Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, then welcome. Please check out the videos that I do. I do sometimes go live as well, do live readings. I've got playlists, two particular playlists, pick a card playlists that are all timeless, and also a get them back playlist to help you get somebody back into your life. Also in the description box below the video is a list of services that you may benefit from that I can help you with. So in today's video, I'm going to do something I've not done before on my channel. Now, as some of you know, I do connect with spirit, people who have passed, and pets as well. I've done a couple of live readings where people have asked me to connect with a relative, and private readings as well, but also for somebody's pet. I did a live the other day and somebody wanted to get a message through from their beloved pet that had passed away. As some of you are aware who have followed me for a long time, I am from the UK, and of course we have the tragic Nicola Bully case. Now, after about a week, maybe a week and a half of her disappearance, it's never sat right with me. So after a week and a half, I decided to do a reading, and I had several things out that sort of did point to that she hadn't had an accident. Okay, there was more to it than her just going for a walk and falling in the river. And I also did it again just before they found Nicola, and had similar, but the first time I did it, I felt that she was still alive. She was expecting to go home. The second time that I did it, I could see that she had passed to spirit and that she would be found. Okay, but the first time I did it, straight away out came arguments, children, and that a man definitely knew what had happened here. Now, I'm not going to finger point. Okay, I've disabled the comments on this video out of respect for Nicola. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is just going to be a message from Nicola. Okay, I just want to connect with her dear soul and see what she brings through for us today. So let's get into the video. Now, the reason I haven't done any videos like this on any cases before, even though privately I've worked on cases like this before, I didn't know that other people did readings on this. To be honest, I was looking up something and about Nicola. I saw a news thing about it. I listened to it, and then in the thumbnails up came like tarot reading, spirit box, etc. And I thought, shall I, shan't I? But it's something that has really touched my heart. So, and I know it's touched a lot of other people's hearts. A lot of people, there's all different kind of speculations and things going around. So what I'm going to do is just bring through what I'm getting from Nicola, what she wants to say to us, and hopefully justice will be done for the poor lady, okay, and for the sake of her family as well. So Nicola, my lovely, can I connect with you to bring through any messages for us, anything that you want us to know this day? Straight away we have the King of Pentacles. So again, she's referring to a man here. Now, I'm not going to point fingers, okay. I think we all get the idea of the involvement of a man through this. But it was for sort of a monetary gain of some kind as well. And see how this person has got the money there and the arms folded. So again, I feel that there was something different, going on at home that brought this to a head. Yeah, clinging emotionally. Look at this person clinging to the Ace of Cups here. So that was sort of I feel that from the cards I got before when I was doing it for myself and looking out of, to see what my sort of intuition was telling me and in alignment with what spirit was giving me, was that there were arguments. Now, whether Nicola found something out and wanted to take the children or wanted, separation of some kind here, and the man didn't want that to happen because of the financial situation going on there. Okay, he was emotionally, I feel it's his energy, though it shows a woman, I feel he was the clinger, okay, as if he didn't want to lose this financial status here, or his sort of status. Bring me more through, Nicola. Yeah, the house is dark. She's drawing me to this dark house. Okay, and of course we've got the water in the background. I'm not saying that it was... it's just this sort of for his own gain. Things weren't... It wasn't happy. A happy home like it's been said it was. Okay. Who knows? She's saying who knows what goes on behind closed doors. And she's drawing me to this one. See how the fruit is all on the tree, the pentacles are on the tree, but there's one here as if it's being she could easily kick this pentacle under the bush. So it's like something was hidden, something wasn't quite right. Things were either swept under the carpet, or there's some something wasn't right. And somebody didn't want to let go of something here. And false person again. And I had that one before. So false person. And we do have a male with a mask on and a female as well. So there could have been another person involved in this as well. But there's definitely things were not as they seem. Yeah, she felt that nobody was listening to her. If you look here, there's like two statues there with their hands sort of as if they're on their ears. La, 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 we're not listening. She felt broken. She felt very insecure. She felt that nobody was listening to her. She had tried to make the peace. She had tried to put things right, but nobody was listening. Nobody understood, she's saying. Yeah, she tried to be strong. She tried to be strong. For the sake of the relationship, okay, and her family, she's saying. But she's saying he just kept pushing. You see this branch is sort of pushing the man, if you like. She's saying to me, he just kept pushing it, pushing and pushing. Now we've got the Empress here, and there's a pregnancy bump. So there could be either she was pregnant, if he had been, with somebody else, then that person may have been pregnant or said they were pregnant. Let's clarify that one. Clarify this. It says distant horizons, but I feel with the anchor, I feel that things came to a head. Things came to a head. It like when a ship docks. It's been on that voyage. Now it's docked. And although this is a seagull on here, I'm hearing an albatross. You know when they say like the albatross, the weight of the albatross or something, you know, when it comes off, you feel relieved. But there was something that came to a head that had been weighing heavily, I'm hearing her say. And again, we've got the child. So I feel that there was, again, to do with the children, but there could have been a pregnancy. Either herself or, I know she was like menopausal, supposedly. Either her or somebody else. Yeah, the Queen, she'd had enough and she wanted to leave. Or she wanted him to leave. She wanted to get away. But look at this. Excuse me. Look at this man here. Look how, you know, he's drinking. He's got the drink. He's like got the looking sort of as if to say, oh, you're not going anywhere. You know, this is going my way, not your way. Here. A lot of emotions, and that's why I feel that he was trying to cling to this. He wasn't going to be exposed. He wasn't going to be found out. Whatever's happened, whether it was financially or emotionally, he was not going to be the one to look bad in this. Yeah, and she just felt on her own. She just thought, what am I going to do? Okay, what am I going to do? I don't know how to handle this. I don't know, okay? All she'd wanted was a happy relationship. The two of them to be happy, but it just fell apart because of somebody else's interference. Two people leaving her feeling like her hands were tied. She didn't know what to do here. And again, we've got, you know, she may look at this here, sort of seeing a couple together. But it's the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, she was just sort of thinking, why has everything gone wrong? It could be that, you know, this is her thinking about how they used to be happy together, or him and her with somebody else, him with somebody else, okay, and her trying to ignore it or whatever here. She keeps drawing me back to this false person. And a stranger, somebody else coming in. Not that, I mean, you know, it wasn't a stranger to her. She knew who this person was. But it was like they are coming in to the house, you know, unwanted, she's saying. I heard the word unwanted. Why are you here? Why do you keep interfering? Yeah, things being revealed. Yeah, okay. Right, okay. This person had something to do with this, and it's going to be revealed. You see the wheel, the water and the reeds, this long grass. She's saying it's going to be revealed that somebody else was involved in this. Okay, I've been between two places. So I don't feel like my original feeling was that she was in the river. I think she was put in the river. Again, for money, you know, money reasons as well at home. Okay. So things were definitely not as they seemed at home. I feel that there was somebody else involved. I feel it's more a woman than, I mean, you know, a man and a woman, not a man. I feel that there's a strong other woman's presence. She wasn't heard. She didn't feel that people were listening to her. She tried to be strong. Things were just being taken out of her hands. Yeah, and it was, again, this sort of money, and it was unexpected. A man again. I first heard was having fun, okay, but now the community, because the community was involved, he's now concerned. And they're bringing me this to like the lilies here, like the funeral place. Okay, he's now thinking, shit. And because of the children again. And the lovers. And what happened on the walk here. I'm getting this as the police, okay, the police investigating this. Just give me one more. And the coffin, the funeral here. And thief, she was robbed. Okay, she was robbed of her life. As we know anyway, even if it was accidental, she was robbed of her life. But I feel that there is more to come, definitely. Let me bring in one of these. Meditate and contemplate. Okay, I'm hearing this was not meditate and contemplate. This was mediated and contemplated, I'm hearing, which I've never heard with that card before. So, planned. And adjustments are required. Things need to be shifted. Something's going to be adjusted in this. Or, you know, plans had to be changed. Expect powerful change. Yeah, something's about to be revealed here. Okay. Archangel Michael, what do you say on this at the moment before I conclude? Detach from the situation. Okay. On the writing it says, Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and this situation. So I feel this is her saying that I am at peace. I'm not in that fear or drama anymore. I'm at peace knowing that this situation will, have confidence. Having the confidence to know that this is going to be, that justice is going to be done. She just said, okay, justice will be done. However long it takes, even if it's not at first, then justice will be done in her favour. Because I don't feel from her energy, she didn't take her own life. Okay, I feel that this was calculated, this was planned, there was somebody else involved. Things were definitely not right financially at home, maybe emotionally at home as well, if there was somebody else involved. But this man did not want to lose face. He was not going to lose what he wanted. Okay, I'm going to pull in some more before we go. Nicola, anything final from you, my lovely? Again, sort of, this is how she's feeling now as well. Don't lose faith, she's saying. Don't lose faith. This hermit is on the move. Okay, this hermit is on the move. So although we're not clear, again, she's drawing me back to this one. There are going to be powerful changes here. And she's drawing me to this foot. See how this foot is higher? She said, when she drew me to that, she said somebody's going to put a foot out of place. You know, somebody's going to trip up here. Something's going to be revealed. And she's going to get her justice, she's saying. I'm just sitting here waiting because I know what happened. She's saying, I know what happened and I know that justice will be done. However long it takes, justice will be done. Okay, yeah. People were looking in the wrong place. Okay, people were looking at the false thing when the evidence is here, she's saying. So it will come to light. It will come to light. Yeah, you know, again, the star, the optimism in the future, it will come to light. With this sort of apprentice, she's saying to me, yes, there are people who think they've got away with murder, but she said there's no such thing as a perfect murder. Something always comes out. However long it takes, something always comes out. Yeah, news coming. There will be this news. I feel that she's pushing on the other side as well because she didn't want to leave her daughter. She didn't want to leave. So justice will be done here. Yeah, arguments and the sort of calling him like caught in the headlights. It's as though he's caught in the headlights here. And she's like in the spirit going, you did this. Okay, so yeah, and this person, because they're sort of hiding, partly hiding something here, the man. But she's pretty confident and feeling pretty balanced and that she will have her reckoning. Okay, justice will be done. Judgment will be passed. Justice will be done. Let's just clarify where they ended this. News. There's going to be, the news will come out. Okay, the news will come out. Now she's drawing me to the 7. Now that could be on the 7th of a particular month. It could be in the 7th month. It could be 7 months. It could be 7 weeks, 7 years. But she's drawing me to the 7. So something to do with the 7 is going to come out here. Let's have a final one of these. Final one, Nicola, please. Then I will let you go. A time for healing. So she's in her healing process on the other side as well. Don't let pride get in your way. She's bringing me to very much like, this is like blood. Okay, this is like the blood stains. And this is like her looking down, sort of saying, you know you've got blood on your hands. There's blood on your hands. have faith in your dreams. So she has every faith and confidence because she knew she was good enough, that justice is going to be done here. Justice is going to be done. She wants me to pull 3 more of these. So 3 more, Nicola, please. I'm hearing a couple of things. Whatever's been written will be, people will wise up to it, she's saying with the sage. People will be wiser to it. There's something else. This is going to come out. However long it takes, this is going to come out. The truth will come out. Yeah, so that she can be at peace. The truth will come out so that I can be at peace. And whether it is the father of the children or her own father has a role to play in this. Whether it's her own father or the truth will come out about the father of the children here. Yeah, it may be a bit of a voyage. It may be a little while, but the news will come out like we had before. Message, didn't we? We had that message here. 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 34 adds up to 7 again. So some news is going to be connected to this 7. Nicola, let's just clarify. Will justice be done in your favour? Let me just ask something in my head before I question it. Okay, and okay, not that one. She's drawing me back to these. I asked her if she'd taken her own life, and on these cards she was drawing me to, my heart is pure. Okay, my wish was to be with my family. So I feel that that is a no, that she didn't take her own life. Was anything, was it at the hands of somebody else? I feel it was. They left me here. They turned their back on me and left me. And this sort of... the roots of the tree as well in nature. Will the truth come out? Yes. It may take, again, time, and work. But the dots will be joined in the future to expose the lies that have happened here. Although we're not seeing anything yet, somebody hidden in this cave, okay, there will be this destruction that the truth will come out. Now, they're just, when I parted the deck, then it was at the body. There's that body, so it may be because of the autopsy, the post-mortem. But something more is going to come to light. I really feel from this reading that justice will be done. She will be able to rest in peace, knowing that the truth came out, because I really don't feel from this and from my other readings that I've done privately that this was an accident, as I know a lot of us don't feel that. Okay, again, this reading has been for entertainment purposes only. Take what you will from it, but at least it seems that justice will be done. Oh, she's just wanted me to pull another one here. What are these? Okay. We've got her here. We've got the sort of running away from home. Not her. She's saying this, you know, somebody trying to escape this. Okay, but chaos and the winter card, Jack Frost. So it may be till next winter, but the things are definitely hidden. Things are definitely hidden here. But they will come to light. However long it takes, this will come to light. We will find out the truth. I would be very, very surprised, logically, if this was just passed off as a suicide. Because I really feel strongly that Nicola is intending that the truth will come out. She's not letting this rest. She is not letting this rest. She's not letting me go either. Okay. Yeah. There was some kind of trickery here and tied up. I don't mean, you know, it doesn't mean necessarily that she was physically tied up, but just felt that her hands were tied. You know, she just didn't know how, and things being written here. So, again, the world, something, you know, the world is going to know. The world is going to know, she's saying. The world is going to know. It's going to come out. Okay, it is going to come out what happened so that she can rest in peace. So thank you, Nicola, for being here with me today, for helping to throw some more light on it. Nothing really that has been not already bounced around, but the fact that the message she wants us to take away is that justice will be done, because she is not going to rest until justice is done. It's like, you know, she's going to be in people's thoughts, ideas are going to pop up for people, or things are going to be revealed that brings something else to light here. Again, she's not letting me go, so again, the money here as well. This man stood there with all the coins, things being up and down in the air. Again, she's drawing me to that river and the sort of the river here and the reeds. So three people involved here. Somebody else was involved. And they're all women on here, so it could be, again, like this false person here, a woman and a man. Yeah, three people involved here. There's three. Look at the 2 3s. Arguments. Yes, there were arguments because of this, the money and somebody else. Sorrow, pain, heartache. In love. There were arguments about the relationship and money as well. Causing a lot of pressures. She was carrying around a lot of pressure on this as well. Yeah, hiding it from people. again, because of this affair or lovers here. She knew she'd found out. She knew it had been exposed. There was financial difficulties, yeah. Her emotions were all over the place because of him. And she just had enough. I felt that the truth, she wanted the truth to come out. Or she was going to confront him. She was, you know, been thinking about it for a while. She'd been anxious, worrying because of the children and the financial impact on the children and her own pride. But death, I mean, you know, changes. She just felt like she was hitting her head against the brick wall, and that the changes had to be made. She wasn't going to suffer in silence anymore or put up with it anymore. She felt quite confident about doing it, or quite positive. She thought it was going to have a positive impact on things. You know, things would change for the better. For the sake of the children. Perhaps she was thinking of the future with the children, just with the children, because she loved them so much. Yeah, being on her own here. Being on her own. She doesn't want that other card. Being free. But then the miserable situation came in. Yeah, where is she? Outside in nature. And this, I feel, is again this other woman's energy, but also her own, where she'd had enough, but not of her life, but of the situation. Yeah, turning her back on it. I felt that, you know, again, she wanted to leave. She wanted to get away out of the situation, or she thought that it would make the other person leave. Yeah, she was expecting some kind of an apology, but what happened, it didn't work out that way. But again, she's saying justice will be done. This will come out, okay, regarding what's happened with him and my departure and somebody else, a woman here. It's going to come out. It's going to come out. So fingers crossed, and let's hope and pray that justice will be done for you, Nicola, because I know that you're fighting for this as well. You're not going to let this go. I'm not going to go quietly, she said. No. I will leave this with you. Love and light.